All right, we are looking at a live shot of North Conway Village, courtesy of the Zebs and Cranmore roof cam in North Conway Village. You can see a beautiful sunrise out to the east behind the North Conway Village Church steeple, and you can see the slopes of Cranmore in the back there. Traffic is light. One thing though, it is cold. We are waking up to single-digit temperatures across the valley. 5 degrees in Conway, 6 up in Glen. The regional airport in Freiburg is actually coming in at -10 right now, so that is the cold spot. Will it warm up? What's the weekend have in store? We've got all the details for you coming up. Good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Prue, and this is White Mountains Today. It's the show that gets you ready for a great day in the White Mountains. I am joined by director Matt Bradley, who is wearing the Eichel jersey today.
Yes, my Buffalo Sabres Jack Eichel jersey. That is technically a generation too old because they have much prettier, much cooler jerseys now.
That's the thing. They keep switching it up, so you have to keep buying the new jerseys, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, actually. Yeah, like they released all those reverse retro jerseys, and I put a little too much money into that, so they got me. they get me good, but I don't know, man. I love them.
Hey, when did the Bruins? We're going to get into lots of White Mountains information here in a second. When did the Bruins play the Capitals? Was that last night or is that today?
I don't know. That must be today. I know they played today at some point.
I know they have their first game against Chara, former Bruins captain who is now in the Washington Capitals. And so I think that's today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
little side note.
Just looked it up, 7 o'clock.
But
you can watch me cry.
If it's playing today, it's not right now. So keep it tuned here to White Mountains TV. We have a great show on tap today. We're going to talk all about ski conditions, things to do, update you on weather on the top of Mount Washington, in the valley, at the ski resorts, what's going on. We've got the information. We also have some great in-studio interviews today. Joining us from M&D Playhouse, it's Mark Sickler, the theater's artistic director. He'll talk with us about the one-night-only Valentine's special event he's directing called Standing on Ceremony, the Gay Marriage Plays. Also from audiology at Androscoggin Valley Hospital. Say what? If you think you're having hearing problems, stay tuned for advice from Dr. Shannon Fry, audiologist. And we're going to play some Watch and Win, and that's very simple. We're going to show you trivia questions throughout the show. We're going to have you call in. The first person with the correct answer is going to qualify for the prize. We'll take, like 5 or 6 qualifiers this morning. And at the end of the show, we're going to draw one winner for our prize. And today's prize is pretty cool. It's a $25 gift certificate to Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. You can shop right here in North Conway Village, or you can go online to Zebs.com. You can even buy root beer online, I think, at Zebs.com.
That's right up my alley.
Or at least a gift basket with root beer in it.
A root beer gift basket?
A root beer gift basket. And I actually went in there for the first time in a while this past week because I was hankering for a snack. Yeah. So our office is right here next to the train station in North Conway, so I went across to street to Zeb's, and I got a little snack. And they've done a nice job configuring things for the new, the COVID experience. So they've moved things around. They have a separate exit right now, and it's one-way traffic. So it is, they've done a nice job setting things up there.
Good.
And of course, Zebs.com to shop online. Let's take a look at our weather forecast for the White Mountains. This is a big weather forecast right here because a snowstorm is in the offing. What does it mean for us? Well, from the National Weather Service, high pressure builds east across southern Canada, resulting in a dry and cold weekend. So we have no storm this weekend. It's going to be dry. It's going to be cold. I think the coldest weather has passed, but it's going to be a slow build back up into seasonable temperatures. An area of low pressure develops along the mid-Atlantic coast early next week and moves to the northeast. Dun, dun, dun. However, looks right now it will pass offshore late Monday night through Wednesday of next week with a period of snow and gusty winds. Warmer high pressure builds in behind the storm late next week. So, synopsis is cold and dry today and tomorrow, which is good because they've been blasting snow at the ski resorts. So, if you can kind of dress warmly and be ready for these cold temperatures today, you're going to have great snow conditions out there. And then beginning of this coming week, snowstorm. It looks like the early indications are that it's going to be mostly offshore, the highest snow totals along the coast, and we're probably going to get hopefully a couple of inches out of it here in the White Mountains, maybe several inches if things go right, but it's not going to be a huge storm, unfortunately, and then warmer heading into the end of next week. Today, sunny with a high near 18, wind chill values as low as -12, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. So clear and cold out there. Clear tonight with a low around -9, northwest winds around 5, becoming calm in the evening, so bundle up. And then the forecast for Sunday is sunny with a high near 27. That's a little more like it. Wind chill values as low as -9 and calm winds. So both nice days, but tomorrow looks to be a little bit warmer. Tomorrow night, mostly clear with a low around 0. So with any luck, we'll stay out of the negative numbers. I think a nice, cool, crisp night around the low around 8. I think that's good. That's good snowmaking weather. It's not too brutal. You can see sunshine and high pressure stays with us through the weekend. Cold and dry. Tuesday, Monday night into Tuesday looks like snow. But right now, again, they're forecasting that to be mostly offshore, which means highest totals towards the coast, with the mountains picking up only a couple of inches. That's the forecast right now, though. You're going to want to stay with us throughout the weekend and even into the week for the latest. The summit forecast from Mount Washington today. The summit will be in the clear under partly sunny skies, becoming mostly sunny. Winds will be north 35 to 50, decreasing 30 to 45, with gusts up to 65 early. So a pretty blustery day up there, and with high temperatures not even reaching 0, it is going to feel much, much colder. And we will talk live with the summit of Mount Washington at about 8:10 this morning. That was a look at our weather forecast. Hey, let's qualify our first winner let's get our first qualifier for our $25 gift certificate to Zeb's General Store in North Conway. Here's what you do. We're going to show you a trivia question. First person to call in with the correct answer is going to go on our qualifying board, and at the end of the show, we'll pick one of you to win the prize. And we'll even mail it to you if I can find it. I hope I haven't lost the prize.
Oh, no.
That would be tragic.
It's lying around here somewhere. It's got to be.
All right, here's the first question and a couple of quick notes. One win per 30 days per caller. So if you've already won a prize, don't bother because we want to share the wealth. However, if you've qualified in the last 30 days but haven't won the prize, you can still play. If a skier were to mention they bailed, what might they be referring to? Leaving the slopes late, as in, Matt, can you give this like in context, like be a skier and role play here?
Yeah, I mean, I was there all night, so I mean, I bailed. Is that a good skier?
I don't know. You made the question, so I'm gonna let you interpret.
Yeah, Tom bailed last night. He got back at like 3 a.m. I don't know.
All right, they fell.
Yeah. Oh man, I bailed hard this morning.
Did the skier get sick?
Man, this morning,
dude.
This morning I bailed.
Dude, I was skiing, having a great day, and then I had a little too much in at lunch, and for the afternoon I just bailed all over the slope.
That lava cake, man, I bailed all over the slope. That was perfect.
The curly fries, man.
Yes.
I bailed the curly fries.
I missed the curly fries.
Haymaking.
Yeah, you're making hay.
All right, so
pun.
I was skiing, and then suddenly I passed a hayfield, and I decided to bail.
That's
that
right.
Kind of thing.
Precisely, man.
All right. So what do you think bailing refers to? Again, according to Matt, do you have where's this lexicon coming from? Is this?
It's one website, and it's like ski something whatever.
Is it the opposite of the Urban Dictionary? Is this the?
This I know.
The Rural Dictionary.
I grew up listening. Yeah, it's skipeak.net is where I go. It's called the modern day skiling. I mean, I only pick the words that I have heard. Now I want to disclaim I have heard these words before. I'm not making them up. This one specifically I've heard. I know it is big. Also with like the skateboarding world. So.
I feel like maybe it's like a website designed for like teaching Europeans English. So when you go to America, you say bail. Hey buddy, let's go. You, me, we bail.
Oh, I took a bail.
All right, we've been holding you on the phones long enough. Let's go to them. Good morning, Watch and Win. What is your answer?
Is it B?
B, they fell.
Of course it is.
That says yes, you're a winner. Congratulations. So you haven't won the prize yet, but you are on the qualifying board. What's your name?
Oh, it's Amanda.
Amanda, where are you calling from?
Actually calling from Allenstown.
Allenstown, Pennsylvania? Or is there?
Oh, Allenstown, New Hampshire.
I think Billy Joel, I think he was actually referring to Allenstown, Pennsylvania when he wrote that song. I don't even know where Allenstown is. Where is Allenstown?
In between Concord and Manchester.
Okay, so it's all right. All right, so Amanda from Allenstown, congratulations. You are in the running to win $25 to Zeb's General Store. I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second, and we're going to get your information to make sure that we can contact you if you are drawn as the winner, so stay there for 1 second. Okay, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to tell you about the ski conditions. Stay tuned.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Prices start as low as $129 per night. Go to esi.vacations.
We made USAA insurance for this season. When being a fan on a budget gets tough, our agents do the legwork so saving on auto insurance is easy. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
USAA! Cranmore Mountain Resort wants you to enjoy the thrill of winter safely. Some things at the resort are different this year in response to COVID-19, but some things are the same. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place for all ages to learn to ski or ride. And Cranmore's tubing park offers huge thrills off the ski slope. What's different? Passes, tickets, rentals, lessons, and more must all be reserved online in advance. Face coverings are required, and social distancing measures have been implemented. There will be limited access to indoor facilities, and dining options work a little differently this year. Enjoy the most fun on snow by planning ahead. Read need-to-know information at cranmore.com.
Oh, just one.
Jake from State Farm, it's the least I can do. You really did me a solid with that, Maya markdown on my insurance.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right.
No, really, there are no markdowns, just great rates.
Pull around back in 20 minutes. I'll hook you up with the good parts.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Let's take a look outside with our whitemountains.tv webcam. Temperature in North Conway, it is that's a beautiful shot right there. Sun peeking over the buildings and the Green Hills Preserve in the back to the east. Temperatures in the lower single digits right now, about 5 degrees in North Conway. Let's see, looking around the area, it is in the single digits most places. Bretton Woods is coming in at -1, 5 degrees in Bartlett. Glen is at 7. And still, the Freiburg Regional Airport is reporting -10.
That's what it felt like in Freiburg.
And it's probably, they're in a little valley there, a little bit further east, and it's pretty wide open there. So I think the cold air just kind of like settles right in. It's usually one of the colder spots. But 5 degrees in North Conway where this shot is, and some beautiful sunshine. We are expecting a lot of sun today. The full weather forecast, if you missed it the last go round, is coming up in just a few. But first, let's update you on, actually I want to say who's sponsoring our wonderful cam. It is Zeb's General Store. Shop online at zebs.com. And we are giving away a $25 gift certificate to Zeb's this morning on Watch and Win. And by Cranmore Mountain Resort. Purchase your lift tickets and Tubing Hill tickets online in advance at cranmore.com. We have a little more information on Cranmore coming up in the next few minutes as we now go through our ski report. And this is presented by our good friends at Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, 35 minutes from North Conway. And the important rule here always is to plan ahead. So we're giving you today's ski conditions, and there may be a chance, if you like what you see, that you may be able to go online and purchase some lift tickets for today, but they may also be sold out. And you can't just walk up to lift ticket offices, to windows, and purchase tickets day of anymore. Some people aren't even staffing their ticket offices for sales during the day. So let's get into it right now from Bretton Woods. This was as of about 6:30 this morning. They're hoping to see a little bit of sunshine this afternoon. Today won't be as windy as yesterday, but it will still be cold. So remember those face masks, goggles, glove liners, and hand warmers. Warm up with coffee, lunch, or snack at the Rosebrook Lodge or the Slopeside Pub. Another great way to keep warm today will be a workout taking the Telegraph Traverse over to the Stickney Glades to ride the deep powder stashes over there, Bretton Woods has the most open terrain in New Hampshire. They currently have 61 of 63 trails. That's 430 acres of skiing and riding, including 8 miles of glades right now. They have been getting a little bit more snow in the upper elevations, so even though North Conway proper hasn't received a good dumping lately, it's been snowing pretty consistently over at Bretton Woods. These cold snaps make for what's called the Fabian Flurry. They have this like natural snowfall that just occurs there, and they'll get an inch or two a day sometimes when we're getting none. Uphill travel at Bretton Woods is permitted. You must purchase an uphill travel ticket, however. For the safety of you and the groomers, please skin only during open hours and use the designated uphill route on Rangeview. Braden's trail recommendation today: if you're looking for powder and a way to warm up, take the Telegraph Traverse to the Stickney Glades. Intermediate riders will enjoy Star King off of the Alpine Gardens. So, the Glades will be fun today because I think they have some good snow, and of course, when you're in the woods, wind is even less of a problem than it is normally. Currently 2 degrees over at Bretton Woods. Let us go to Cranmore Mountain Resort right here in North Conway. From the Snow Reporter, good morning skiers and riders. Welcome to the weekend. It looks like it's going to be a cold, clear sky day with a high of around 20 degrees at Cranmore. Be sure to layer up, cover up any exposed skin, and take breaks to warm yourself up as needed. And they are looking to they're rocking the most trails they've had all season, with having recently added Hurricane, Kandahar, Lower Kandahar, Rattlesnake, and K-Connector. They're at 37 trails with machine-groomed packed powder conditions, and all trails were groomed overnight. There are 6 mountain lifts will be spinning from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And remember, you need to go to cranmore.com to purchase lift tickets for today. It doesn't say they're sold out yet, but that could happen at any time. So if you want to ski today, make sure to go to cranmore.com and purchase in advance right now. They will also have extended hours tonight with skiing and riding from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. for night skiing, and that's off the South Quad with limited terrain. There will be access to 4 advanced beginner trails: South Slope, Snow Train, Out of Luck, and the Alley. Please note that night skiing conditions are variable and trails are not regroomed prior to the start of skiing. You can buy night tickets for $39 from 4 to 8 p.m. But again, you want to purchase those online. Tubing Park today at Cranmore is open from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Tickets are unlimited and are in high demand, so make sure you plan ahead for the best availability. And tubing is sold in 2-hour blocks. $35 for guests over 42 inches tall. And that is a look at Cranmore. Over to East Madison we go, and King Pine ski area. This week, the weekend is here. They have got lots of winter fun for you to enjoy. King Pine is 100% open, all trails along with adding their terrain park. So, wow, 100% open already. We're skiing and riding all 17 trails, all freshly groomed overnight, and you can expect machine-groomed, squeaky packed powder corduroy. 5 lifts are scheduled today, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Black Bear lift will close at 4, and the Pine Meadows Tubing Park will be open today from 3 to 6 p.m. The terrain park is scheduled to open on Crooked Pine Trail with a combination of 6 small to medium box and rail elements. Big thank you to the groomers for working hard around the clock this past week to have all trails open and adding the terrain park. It's amazing what cold temperatures will do. It really allows them to blast the snow and get the resort 100% open, just like that. On we go to let's do some cross country now. Bretton Woods ski area is, let's see, they've picked up a few inches of new light snow between yesterday and this morning with a chance for some more snow showers today. They're grooming the majority of terrain this morning, including the B&M Cabin Loop, Stump Walk, the Rye Fields area, Dark Forest, Beach Hill, Crawford Hollow, Lower Fairway, Clinton D, Mount Pleasant Loop, and Lower and Upper Honeymoon. They will also look at some other trails to groom throughout the day today. They will also have fat biking available from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The Tubing Hill will be open this weekend, Friday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Nordic Grill is open this week from 11 to 3, so you can stop by there for something to eat if you get hungry while cross-country skiing. In Bartlett, New Hampshire now, Bear Notch Ski Touring. They have excellent trail conditions right now. They are grooming extensively on their Western Trail network. Trail conditions are great. They're grooming with the renovator, tiller, and tenderizer today. There's your trivia question for you, Matt. And what activity involves a renovator, tiller, and tenderizer?
Better not ski touring.
When Doug Garland over at Bear Notch Ski Touring says, "Oh yeah, we get the renovator, tiller, and tenderizer," what is he referring to? His succulent steaks?
New York sirloin going up.
The result is a nice machine-groomed pack powder. Skiers are impressed with their conditions, and they're grooming for quality over quantity every day. It's taking some work, but the more trails are opening every week with the great quality skiing. They're grooming first this weekend on Waterfall Trail, Experimental Forest Trail, East Albany Brook Trail, Lower Fields, Trail number 11. Their scenic and simple Upper and Lower Saco River Trails, Yates Farm Trail Network, Bartlett Brook Trail number 42, and the Village Loop are open. Intermediate and advanced skiers only on those last 3. And again, you do have to also reserve in advance at Bear Notch Ski Touring. Call ahead to see if they have tickets, because they're only limiting I think it to 50, and maybe it's up to 75 now. Total trail passes for the day, excluding season pass holders.
Last I heard, they were looking to go to 75 in the next week or so. So
okay.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
So the best thing to do is call to verify that number, because you don't want to go all the way there just to find out they're sold out and you can't ski.
It's a bummer.
Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. They are, they're reporting from the Snow Reporter as of, what time do they don't have a date. They don't have time. But at some point this morning, they said, "Baby, it's cold outside," but they have the gear to keep you warm there. The Outfitters shop is open from 8:30 until 4:30. Bring a buddy to keep warm and join them for, this is reported as of yesterday, 2-for-1 Friday. So it's a little bit warmer today. They have rentals and conditions, and it's prime. The conditions are prime for skate skiing, classic, and fat biking. Really, everything right now is skiing perfectly. Perfect day to get in the woods on the east side and do some snowshoeing as well, which I think is an underrated part of their trail system. It's behind the base lodge and some fantastic snowshoeing trails back there. But a total of 45 kilometers open, 17 tracked, 18 for skate skiing. All 45 kilometers are open for snowshoeing with packed powder surface. They are running snow coach tours up Mount Washington today. That's their sightseeing tour up the Auto Road. The tubing hill is open and fat biking is open. And we have this cool video that we found on the interwebs. It's their Nordic director, Nate Harvey. The conditions are perfect right now, and it's actually when kind of things fall in line and the planets align, you get a certain type of snow that doesn't happen very often. And so, Matt, let's go to Nate Harvey.
Oh, of course.
And the new snow at Great Glen Trails. Kids, this love bathroom humor. You're going to love this.
Skating on fart snow.
Good part.
Oh, that was tremendous.
Listen, it gets better. It gives us the explanation of where fart snow comes from.
Fart snow is a weird phenomenon that happens in fields and notches just outside the valley. You need to have a river nearby, a fresh snow, and temps right around 35 on a fresh groom. Fart snow cannot be found everywhere. You should be considered lucky if you encounter fart snow, and when you do, rip it up.
I love it. You know, he's got the explanation for it. That was magical.
Now, he said 35 degrees, so I think that was probably maybe earlier in the week. That's not there right now. So there's all different types of snows out there. You want to savor each different type. So if you are lucky enough to encounter fart snow, you're lucky enough.
Oh, that was lovely. That was great.
All right, over to Jackson Ski Touring Foundation in Jackson Village. A stellar day for cross-country skiing. Head for the wooded trails and you will quickly warm up with many kilometers to choose from. Long-distance skiers head out to the Ellis River Trail and up to the Keene towards Maple Mountain. Prospect Farm has many long-kilometer options too. Skate skiers hop on to the wave trails from Valley Crossroad for a roller coaster of fun. And the Woodchuck has classic and skate, as do the Eagle Fields. The Wentworth Loop right in the village is classic and skate groomed right outside the touring center, and the Troll Trail is a nice protected loop close to town. There is a total of 43 kilometers groomed for today and more than 62 kilometers groomed over the past 3 nights. most within the last 36 hours. The Freeman Frost White Mountain Classic Race Tour. This is a self-timed event, 14 or 21K on a preset course over 9 days, January 23rd through the 31st. This is the final weekend. The course is out and back on boggy for 3 laps for a full 21 kilometers. Registration is on skireg.com if you want to try to do this in the waning days this weekend. Season pass holders, note the reduced rate. Just use coupon Jackson Season Pass. So I would just give it away for you. And think about how you can ski the course repeatedly if you're interested in seeing if you can improve your time. You can find out more about that on jacksonxc.org. But lots of kilometers freshly groomed for you at Jackson. Over to King Pine Ski Area and the Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve. The Purity Spring Resort XC and Snowshoe Reserve Nordic Trails received a bit of natural snow earlier this week, and they attempted to groom Friday, but conditions remain firm, variable snow. The fat biking is good with cold temps, and skiers should remain cautious for areas of thin cover, and water crossing trails remain closed. The ice is nice, and the Toko Dome ice skating rink is now open daily until 9 p.m. But skating tickets rentals available during regular operating hours only. And I know King Pine did want us to mention, I saw in their snow report, that rentals, everything has to be reserved in advance, even rentals. So if you buy your tickets and you know that you're going to need rentals, make sure you reserve those in advance as well. You can't just, the day of stuff just isn't happening this year. All right, that is a look at our snow report. Let's play some watch and win.
Win and watch.
Let's do it. So we have a $25 gift certificate to Zeb's General Store in North Conway Village. Shop them in town or online at zebs.com. An old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. If you would like a chance to win the $25 gift certificate, call us now and answer this question. If you're right, we're going to put you on our qualifying board, and we'll draw one winner at the end. Let's go to the phones. This restored 1915 image depicts a grammar school in what Carroll County town? So if you're driving around Carroll County, which is basically the Mount Washington Valley, here the eastern side of the White Mountains and down to the Lakes region a bit, where would you see that school? And it's always tough because when you go back to 915, the forests weren't as mature as they were now. A lot of them were cleared out. So like this same school may have trees all around it now where it looks like it's standing wide open in a field.
It's a very fair point.
I know there are some historic schoolhouses in the area. I know there's one in North Conway. That doesn't look like the one, well, it kind of does look like the one in North Conway to me. So I don't know. I'm going to guess North Conway, but I'm not playing. So
I don't know. I mean, maybe that seems like a good guess.
North Conway is in Carroll County, so it's not a bad guess.
No, it's not.
All right, let's go to the phones. Your chance, if you answer correctly, you'll be qualified for a gift certificate to Zeb's. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Is it sandwich?
Is it sandwich? No, it's not sandwich. A good guess, but try again. And of course, they probably only had one style of schoolhouse construction back in the day, so a lot of schoolhouses may look alike. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Is it Bethlehem?
Is it Bethlehem? No, good guess. Try again. Everybody's like, that looks like my schoolhouse.
Right. This might be one of the...
Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Is it North Conway?
Is it North Conway, Matt?
You know, it's one of those things where I could be a stickler, but I'll count it.
Oh, yeah, I think you caved, Matt. It's just Conway, isn't it?
North Conway is within Conway.
All right.
Lovely.
He's giving it to you. Who is this?
This is Diana McClellan.
Well, hello. Good morning, Diana. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Do you know where this schoolhouse is? Is it still standing, Matt? Do you know?
I don't know. It's not standing. I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, never mind then. All right, Diana, stay on the line. We're going to get your information and tell you how to claim your prize. I do know that there is a very old schoolhouse in North Conway. It's right next to John Fuller School, across from the orthodontist my kid goes to. And it looks like it's going to fall down at any moment, but it's kind of just a throwback to history. It was like the schoolhouse in North Conway for quite a long time. All right, so you never know what we're going to ask about on Watch and Win. Diana now joins Amanda as the 2 qualifiers for the gift certificate to Zeb's General Store. We have to take a break, and when we come back, we're talking live to the summit of Mount Washington.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Take 1. Hey guys, my windshield just got broken. I feel like I need to blow off some steam. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Blanks, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online, on the app, or over the phone.
Yeah, but what if I never hear back? That's gonna make me want to go check.
No, your Geico claims team is always there for you.
That makes me want to celebrate with some fireworks. 5, 6, 7, go. Boom, 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 boom.
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sauteed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. It's that time of the show where we talk live with the summit of Mount Washington. It's the Observatory Report, and on the phone right now, I have got weather observer Jay Broccolo. Good morning, Jay. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? I'm doing well.
I'm doing well. It's cold down here in the valley. I think we're in the kind of the mid-single digits, around 5 to 7 degrees here in the village. What's it like on the top of Mount Washington right now?
Yeah, so we are also pretty cold. It is about 12 below rising right now, and it should be rising throughout the day. And these clouds should be dissipating throughout the day too. But right now we have quite an amazing view of the northern Prezies. They're all poking out through the clouds. We got some cloud tops around 4,800 feet, 5,000 feet, and they should be dissipating. But yeah, some drifting snow filling in the ravines. Yep, so it's quite a wintry scene up here today.
Yeah, we're looking at some of your webcams from mountwashington.org, the official website of the Mount Washington Observatory, and it is absolutely stunning. I know this is the weather that a lot of you weather observers live for. You love the cold, you love the wind, the kind of conditions that human life was not made to exist in. So tell us about what it's been like to do your weather observations the last 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah, so I mean, we all get different things out of it. I mean, sure, the extreme weather conditions are certainly great to be in, but I mean, for me, it's more of I really like the dynamics of it and why things happen.
Yep.
More to as being in them. But yeah, it's there's a lot more going on in the winter. Temperatures are dangerous. There's a lot clearer. You got to worry about your instruments. You got to worry about your system. Even the building. So you just pay attention. It's, observers in our name, so we just have to observe and dress warm and make sure we look out for each other. That's it.
It's quite the adventure that you're living up there for sure. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about weather. What is the near-term forecast for both the summit and the valley? And then we need to talk a little bit about looks like there's possibly some snow coming. Give us the latest on the forecast.
Yeah, absolutely. So over this weekend, this cold air is really gonna stick around, but temperatures will be rising. So it'll be a relative warm up. And with that said, this high pressure is moving in. The upper level trough will be shifting out to sea, which will take a lot of the lifting mechanism away. As this high pressure moves in, it'll really push down. So you'll see these clouds here kind of push down and dissipate as the pressure rises. And then as the sunshine really gets to break through, you'll see the temperatures come up. And winds will shift too. So we'll have this northerly flow kind of shift to this southerly flow as the storm really approaches. So right now it's kind of developing in the lee of the Rockies. It'll draw up some moisture from the Gulf, move east, pull up some moisture from the Atlantic, and it'll stay pretty south of us. And then so heading into Monday and Tuesday, southern New England will start to see some snow and rain on the coast. We should switch over to snow as it moves north and the system slides northeast. So in our region, we should probably start to expect some snow Monday night into Tuesday. As to how much, that's still kind of dependent on things, where it goes. How, especially with these systems that kind of come up from the southwest, they tend to, it's like a classic nor'easter setup. So they do a lot of their development as soon as they cross over from the continental landmass to the oceans. So as soon as that happens, Sunday evening, we'll have a much better idea of how much precipitation and what ratio of snow to water we will get, which gives us our snow totals.
Okay, so you're saying it's kind of too early to tell really what track the storm is going to take and what effect it's going to have on the White Mountains.
I mean, it looks like we're going to get snow. It's just a matter of how much snow.
Okay. What's your early guess? We're going to put you on the spot.
Okay, on early spot, I'm going to say 3 to 6, maybe 4 to 7.
Okay, so hopefully a moderate. I'd call that a moderate snow. We'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll take it. But of course, that is just that's a an educated guess. It's not the forecast yet. And I love your analogy of how the storm system drops down to the Gulf of Mexico, picks up some moisture, goes over to the Atlantic, picks up some. It's like following a train, and it's like picking up passengers and then just dumping them off all in New England.
Right. Well, it's true. I mean, that is what's happening, and we're looking at things that haven't happened yet. So we're just we're looking at the models and judging with our experience and how these storms tend to happen, looking at analogous years, previous storms. So yeah, usually with these types of storms, the valley towns usually see a little bit more precipitation than the summit does. So it looks like it's all going to be snow, but a lot can change in the next couple days.
All right, we are talking with Jay Broccolo of the Mount Washington Observatory. Jay, anything else before we let you get back to your important work?
Hey, I would just say dress warm today. Try not to sweat if you're out there. Dress in layers and have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, if you had a hike planned or something planned on Mount Washington today, you have to be aware of the conditions. They are brutally cold, and not only that, but you mentioned snow drifting into Tuckerman Ravine. It was just last weekend that we had some skiers who were very lucky to survive an avalanche. One was buried and couldn't get out. He was very fortunate. I think that his head was just able to get out of the snow so he could breathe, but I believe his friend couldn't even find him and skied away for help. So
yeah,
that's the
it doesn't take much. Sometimes all it takes is a trip and a sprained ankle, and then you're in a world of hurt.
Yeah. So obviously you need to be educated in winter mountaineering and have all the skills and tools and the ability to use them this time of year. All right, Jay, thank you so much. We will let you get back to your observation work at the top of Mount Washington.
Great, awesome. Nice talking to you.
Talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jay Broccolo, Weather Observer, Mount Washington Observatory. Did you learn anything, Matt?
Learned a lot about avalanches, man. That was intense.
I mean, that is.
I had seen the warning message on the TV, and I was like, I wonder if anything is going to come of that, and it sounds like it did. So I'm really happy to hear everyone got out of there.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that warning may have been triggered by this event,
right?
Because they let me see if I'm going to try to find the current avalanche conditions right now, but that is. I don't have them. That is something, we'll get you the avalanche conditions the next segment. That's something you have to be aware of because there's no such thing as kind of a leisurely snowshoe up into Tuckerman Ravine this time of year, especially if you are planning on backcountry skiing, going up the head wall at all. You need to have avalanche training, an avalanche beacon, an avalanche probe, know the dangers, and most importantly, because if you are educated in it, you'll know that there is a time where you just say no and to turn around. And always check the latest. You can go to the Mount Washington Avalanche Center. There's a whole website where snow rangers who live in Tuckerman Ravine throughout the year in shifts, they forecast the avalanche conditions. That's what they do.
Wow.
And there was a pair of skiers, I believe they were from Massachusetts or Connecticut, maybe southern New Hampshire, and they went up last Friday. It was really the first big snow event of Tuckerman Ravine, in Tuckerman Ravine this season. It's been kind of bony in there, just like it has been everywhere else. But what happens is when we get these cold spells, it kind of naturally snows in the higher elevations, and not only is Tuckerman Ravine getting that snow, but the high winds blow all the surface snows off the summit into the ravine. And that's why Tuckerman Ravine always gets this huge snow buildup that other places don't. And so there was considerable avalanche danger, and two people went up. One of them triggered a slab avalanche, which forced them, both skiers basically got taken down the mountain. One of them was able to ski away, couldn't find his friend, ski down for help. His friend actually was buried in up to 2 feet of snow, but fortunately his head was sticking out in such a way where he could breathe. Very fortunate in that way, because even buried under 2 feet of snow doesn't sound like a lot, but it's enough to keep you buried and suffocate you. There were some other nearby skiers who found him and were able to dig him out while his friend went for help. So it was not a tragic outcome, at least not the one that it could have been, but a good warning that things do happen, and be prepared.
Yeah, I guess things do happen, man. Holy crap, wow.
And that's not uncommon either. It happens a lot in the backcountry on Mount Washington.
Shows what I know.
Yeah,
Shows what I don't know.
Well, you know a lot, Matt. You know that if you were going to attempt that, you would do the research you need to do beforehand.
I would just hit up Great Glen Trails, man. I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? I would just cross country. I would learn to ski, man.
You're going to stick to the fart snow.
I'm going to stick to the fart snow, man, with Nate.
If you're late tuning in and you don't know what fart snow is, get the kids around, because nothing like a little bathroom humor in the morning. But we'll show you Nate Harvey's fart snow video a little bit later. I hope you're watching, Nate Harvey. And if you see Nate Harvey, give him a pat on the back and say,
nice fart snow, Nate.
Nice fart snow. Let's play some Watch and Win. $25 to Zeb's General Store. If you would like to qualify for this prize, give us a call right now. Answer this trivia question. We'll put you on the qualifying board.
Oh, yeah.
It's a old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. Remind us, the state of New Hampshire Wildlife Director reports that there are how many variants of bears occurring in the state? We know there aren't many, but Matt and I were just talking about this, and I was like, Matt, how many variants of bears are there in New Hampshire? And he was like, no, there aren't many, but I'm not sure. So we'd like you to remind us how many variants of bears, so how many distinct bear species, I think is the question, right, Matt? How many distinct bear species?
Like brown bear, black bear,
grizzly bear, Kodiak bear, sun bear, brown bear, koala bear, teddy bear.
Koala bear. Yeah. How many?
603-356-6619. We're live, we're local, and anyone can win as long as you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. And remember, if you answer this correctly, you go on the qualifying board. You haven't won yet. You join, let's see, so far, Amanda and Diana as our two previous qualifiers. Take that prize from their hands. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
4.
Is it 4, Matthew? Matthew says no. A good guess, but please try again. So it is not 4. We know it's not many, but we know it's not 4. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
As far as I know, I think there's only one.
You know what? That's my guess, too. I think there's only one type of bear in New Hampshire. What does Matt say? Matt agrees. We have been reminded. And that, of course, is the black bear. Americus, Ursus americanus, I believe, is its scientific name.
Yeah, I don't know the scientific name, but there's only that black bear.
We will still qualify you, though. Who do we have on the phone?
Jerry.
Jerry, where are you calling from this morning?
What's that?
Where are you calling from this morning?
Oh, I'm calling from Conway.
All right, well, fantastic, Jerry. I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second. Don't go anywhere. And Jerry joins Amanda and Diana as qualifiers this morning for that $25 gift certificate to Zeb's General Store. If you want to get in that qualifying board, potentially win it, stay tuned. More Watch and Win coming up. All right, quick break. When we return, we have lots more. We've got some news and events, some more Watch and Win qualifying, and we have a great interview with Mark Sickler from M&D Playhouse. Stay tuned.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of expertly groomed trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and exciting hills. This winter, Bear Notch has modified operations to make safety first and foremost for skiers and staff. Purchase an affordable season pass for hassle-free access to the trail system by calling 603-374-2277. Only a very limited number of day passes will be issued each day and must be reserved in advance, also by phone. You will not be able to ski unless you have a season pass or reservations for day passes. All public indoor areas at Bear Notch are closed this winter. Rentals are available for Learn to Ski packages only. Reservations are required for all lessons and tours. Bear Notch Ski Touring takes this virus very seriously, but believes with precautions people can and should still enjoy outdoor sports safely. For all reservations, call 603-374-2277. Visit BearNotchSkiTouring.com for more info and trail conditions.
At Fidelity, you'll work with an advisor to help you build a flexible wealth plan. You'll have access to tax-smart investing strategies, and with brokerage accounts, online trades are commission-free. Personalized advice, unmatched value. At Fidelity, you can have both.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Prices start as low as $129 per night. Go to esi.vacations.
Experience the latest Nordic skiing innovations, from skis to ski wax to tuning techniques, at the Gorham Bike and Ski Shop in Jackson Village, New Hampshire. Shop a huge selection of classic, skate, and touring gear and get outfitted with the latest in apparel, from technical to casual. Gorham Bike and Ski is a Swix and Fisher concept shop. It's the only place in the country where you can see and touch almost the complete line of Fisher skis, boots, and poles. Find out which is right for you by taking a demo out on the Groom Trail Network right outside the door. Swix is the industry leader in innovative ski waxes and apparel, helping to provide in-shop ski tuning clinics for racers and quick tips for recreational skiers. When you have questions, the knowledgeable and friendly staff at Gorham Bike and Ski is there to help. They can also make your existing gear perform better with expert tuning, including base stone grinding and hot boxing. Gorham Bike and Ski, located in the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson Village.
Not gonna lie, Jake from State Farm. That Daniel deal got me some sweet savings on my insurance.
Daniel, State Farm offers surprisingly great rates to everyone.
Sure you do. Tell you what, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'll let you try the chunk, honey.
Oh, I'm good. Here's the deal. Great rates, kinda our thing.
You wanna meet the queen?
I'm not dressed for that. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the Tubing Hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
French vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop this, scoop this, scoop this, scoop this, scoop shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale. 4,000 Footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. It's the show that gets you ready for a great day in the White Mountains. Let's check our 5-day forecast for the Mount Washington Valley. This is the weather for North Conway today. Partly sunny, then gradually becoming all sunny with a high near 18 degrees. Wind chill values as low as -10 this morning, and northwest winds 5 to 10. Tonight, clear with a low around -9. Northwest wind around 5 miles per hour, becoming calm. Tomorrow, it's sunny with a high near 27. Wind chill values as low as -9 in the morning. Sunday night, clear with a low around 0. Monday, sunny, 29. Monday night, snow likely, mainly after 1 a.m. We don't have total amounts yet, but the early indication is that this storm will last into Tuesday. It's a 70% chance right now of snow on Tuesday. And Jay Broccolo of the Mount Washington Observatory, he's thinking we could be moderate. National Weather Service forecast I just saw is leaning towards higher amounts towards the coast and maybe just a few accumulating inches inland. But he's saying it could be anywhere from 3 to 7. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And maybe it'll develop and it'll be a blockbuster. Maybe we'll get a foot or two of snow. You just don't know. Keep it here. Rob Clark will have an update tomorrow morning. Let's talk about some entertainment. Now, we all know the theater industry and all entertainment industries have been really affected by this pandemic, and local theater may have been hit worst of all. We are going to talk with M&D Playhouse's artistic director, Mark Sickler. He is the director of a new show. It's a one-night-only Valentine's special called Standing on Ceremony, The Gay Marriage Plays. They're being creative to bring theater and art to the theater-loving community here. So let's check this out. We'll return in just a bit with more watch and win, weather, ski conditions, and more. Hey everyone, you're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Prue, and I'm joined remotely by the artistic director of M&D Playhouse in North Conway. Welcome in, Mark Sickler. Mark, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, Chris. How are you?
It's nice to have you here. I know, we've all been struggling through this COVID pandemic, but it seems I don't think there's any other industry that's been affected as much as the performance industry, including live theater. We know M&D has, you guys haven't been doing the live productions, but tell us, how have you personally been dealing with the pandemic?
It's a very good question. I mean, I have my 9-to-5 life.
Yep.
Which hasn't really affected it that much. I've been telecommuting now for the last almost 6 years. So that's not any different, really. But with regard to M&D, I'm focusing on the future. I've got a stack of about 40 scripts sitting next to my desk. And I've been doing a lot of reading and sort of looking at the future and what would work well. And so that's what I've been doing personally,
right,
dealing with the pandemic.
It's a lot more fun than dealing with uncertainty and planning and speculating. It's doing what you love, which is live performances, and you guys have found a way to do that. Tell us about what you guys have coming up.
What we have coming up is, it actually, ironically, it came out of a brainstorming session within a White Mountains Pride board meeting. We were looking for a way to connect virtually to the community, and somebody suggested, well, let's do a staged reading of a play. And I said, well, have I got the right play for you? Because I just finished reading it. So I presented it to M&D as a co-fundraiser for both organizations. I've been wanting to sort of combine the two organizations in some way to connect them. And I figured this would be the perfect opportunity. It's also the perfect opportunity for us to sort of dip our toe in the water of virtual theater. And that's how that came about. And I'm pretty excited about it. there's cast of 13.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's a combination. I mean, I've got Ken Martin phoning it in from Hawaii. Melissa O'Neill, who has appeared in many M&D productions. I've reached out to actors that I've personally worked with from the Boston area. We had an open casting call. I've got somebody from Vermont. I've got 3 people from New York City and a couple of other Boston area performers. So they're everywhere. It's been recorded. And as I'm sure you know, working in television production, I think live theater is easier to produce than a recorded production.
Yes.
Hands down.
I will agree with that 100%. We're recording this interview. I've already wanted to stop it 3 times so I could record my part over again. In live production, the show must go on. You just keep bulling through. This sounds like a big deal, a lot of commitment, a lot of really talented people getting involved. Tell us, what is the show?
The show is called Standing on Ceremony, The Gay Marriage Plays. It is a collection of 9 short plays written by some pretty heavy hitters as far as playwrights are concerned. Moises Kaufman, Mo Gaffney, Wendy McLeod, Paul Rudnick. So these are all Obie winners, Obie nominee writers, Tony nominated writers. And they deal with, I think the play was written pre-legalization of same-sex marriage. So in that sense, it's a little dated. However, the message of love and the messages are universal, and they're not necessarily restricted to the gay community. I mean, they're all situations that every couple faces, from vow writing to meeting the parents to an overbearing mother. So it's a universal message. Ultimately, the message is love, and it was the perfect piece to do for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. I mean, isn't that what art does? It really it reminds us all how similar we are in so many different ways, that we're all dealing with the same kind of universal themes in many ways, all in a slightly different level, but it really brings us closer and brings out that empathy, that we're all kind of battling the same things in life. So this sounds like fun. I think, in a way, tell me about the performance again. So this is going to be pre-recorded and streamed.
It's going to be pre-recorded and streamed. It is a one-night only event, February 13th at 7:30 p.m. I'll do the plug now. You can visit mdplayhouse.com to get ticket information. But because I called in some friends who are professional actors, they are in the union, they are able to do this. However, it's a one-time shot. So we cannot have it out there to stream at a later date, simply because of their union obligations, which is fine. So if you don't make it on the 13th, you're going to miss out on some really good performances.
All right, one shot only. And how do people prepare for this? They buy tickets in advance. What should they do?
They buy the tickets in advance. You could probably get it. I'm pretty sure we're also using new technology for the streaming, and we're using new technology for the ticket, for the box office. I'm pretty sure you can purchase access right up until showtime.
Okay.
And the cost is $19.99 for access to view per device. So if you have a household of 6 people, you can all huddle around whatever device you're using. Great. But because this is a fundraiser, we are gently asking people that, maybe you've got 4 people in your house. Maybe you buy access for 2 people or 3 people. And if you're feeling really generous, 4 people.
Love it. This is going to be a good time, and of course, all the money goes to a great cause. We want to support live theater here in the Mount Washington Valley. It's always been one of the things that has made this area just so fun and so thriving. I always felt like it's a little microcosm of some of the bigger cities we have in terms of the talent and the dedication to art that we have up here. So let's support our local performers, our local art community. And do people need any special technology? Are they going to be able just to watch this straight from a link that you provide once they buy the tickets?
Once they buy the ticket, they're going to get an email confirmation. And then you're going to receive a second email confirmation with the access link. And it can be watched on any supported device, most newer smartphones, tablets, laptops, computers. And if you have a smart TV, I'm sure you could probably figure out how to do it on a smart TV with Chromecast or a Google Stick or something.
Nowadays,
I'm not that technology. I actually surprised I learned Premiere Pro to put this whole thing together.
Wow.
So I'm just happy with that.
You have to teach me when you're done.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fun, and this technology, it is making it easier. Like nowadays, when you watch a video, no matter what you're watching it on, it seems like on your phone, there seems to be a button that says "Send this to your TV." So
yeah,
it's getting a little bit easier as we progress. So tell me a little bit about the rehearsals. You sent us some images. You guys have been rehearsing this via Zoom. Is it tough to rehearse a play via Zoom versus have everybody together on a stage?
Yeah. Yeah. I got to be honest with you. I mean, for the talent within this cast, I mean, the talent just transcends the medium, right? The one thing that the hardest part about this process for me is dealing with 9 plays that are about love.
Yep.
And not having actors be able to connect physically. And I think that's the hardest part, because I'm sitting there watching a rehearsal and I'm like, oh, this would be such a great moment for you to take his hand, or this would be a great moment to put your hand on her shoulder, or wouldn't it be nice if you could caress her face right now?
Yeah.
You know?
That is hard, but in another way, it kind of brings out the talent even more, you know, in these performances, because you have to improvise and you have to find different ways to, to bring out these same emotions. You mentioned these people are all over the country. So have they basically done their parts remotely, and you're combining them into kind of one seamless presentation?
Everything's been recorded, and this is hard. This is where the technology sort of hinders you. Because when you're recording, it's all based on, we're recording off of we're recording off of Zoom, and then we're recording off of live stream through Vimeo. And everybody has different internet speeds, their upload and download speeds. So that has been a challenge. Is it as successful as I'd like it to be in that respect? No. However, the performances, again, just transcend the medium, and regardless, you're going to get a fantastic night of entertainment with some beautifully told stories.
I think it's going to be great. It's almost, I don't know, I feel like it's almost a little bit more voyeuristic, because you're looking, you almost feel like you have a direct connection. Like when you're doing a Zoom call, you feel like you have one-on-one access with someone, even if you really don't, and even if it's recorded. So it is almost a little bit voyeuristic. It's almost like an acoustic performance or something like that.
Yeah.
Even though it seems the opposite, if you're actually watching it in a theater, there's no electronics involved. So I guess that would be the acoustic version, but it feels more intimate this way.
Yeah.
So once again, the show is called Standing on Ceremony, the Gay Marriage Plays. It is taking place on February 13th at 7:30 p.m. mdplayhouse.com is the place to get information and tickets. We're talking with Mark Sickler, the artistic director of M&D. Mark, anything else to add? It sounds like a great opportunity.
We're really hoping, because one of the big questions now with theater is, when is it going to come back live? And this is the company's biggest test as to whether or not how our audiences
buying tickets right now. I can hear them calling in the background. It's
our test as to whether or not our M&D audience is willing to embrace the virtual theater world until we can go back up in live. So we're really hoping that it's a success, because we do have some shows further on down the line. that perhaps could be converted to be done virtually. So we'll see. So keep our fingers crossed, guys. Buy your tickets. Come see our show in the comfort of your own home.
Make your own. You can make your own popcorn. It's great.
We've been telling everybody we're plugging our sponsors for last season. So get a nice bottle of red from White Mountain Winery. Get a box of chocolates from Bavarian Chocolate House. Support our sponsors while you support M&D and White Mountain's Pride, and snuggle up with whomever you would care to snuggle up with and watch some good theater.
Absolutely. It's all about local and keeping what makes this valley so special thriving. So, Mark, thank you so much for all the efforts you're going through to put this on, and we look forward to seeing it. Mark Sickler, M&D Playhouse, mdplayhouse.com. And again, that show is on February 13th at 7:30 p.m. Can't wait. Mark, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
And we'll talk to you soon. You're watching White Mountains TV.
Jackson XC invites you to glide your way through winter. Leave every day behind and get out on the snow. Whether you have 30 minutes to yourself or a full day on the trails with friends, 6 feet apart of course, transport yourself and put a smile on your face on the trails at Jackson XC. Never skied? We can teach you. Love to ski? Let us challenge you on trails that range from Riverside up into the forests and back. One of the best things you can do for yourself is get a season pass. With 5 trail networks and more than 10 trailheads, your season pass lets you get out and go from easy access in-town locations as well as high elevation and remote access points. You'll find yourself skiing more with a pass, or pick up a day ticket from our outside ticket window and ski by the day, including on 2 for $21 Wednesdays. Jackson XC is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing exceptional ski experiences, and we look forward to seeing you on the trails.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Winter weather, outdoor activities, and indoor heat can be harsh on your skin, hair, and body. Here are 3 spa retreats which soothe, replenish, and restore, all in one location. FaceWorks Skincare Boutique pampers, nourishes, and balances your skin using advanced rejuvenation procedures including cupping, extraction, and glycolic peels. Try their soothing pedicures, brow and lash tinting, and waxing for healthy, relaxing results in their hygienic setting. Color Bliss is an intimate hair care salon serving one customer at a time in a safe, relaxing, sanitized space. In-depth consultations combined with expert color and styling techniques developed through 30 years of experience and training to deliver satisfying results. You'll love your hair. Advanced Skincare Center offers the most effective treatments available, including old therapy and cool sculpting, microneedling, and intense pulsed light treatments for hair removal, sun damage, and spider veins. With over 20 years of experience, they'll help you look and feel your best. FaceWorks, Color Bliss, and Advanced Skincare are located at 2977 White Mountain Highway, across from Delaney's. Call today for your special treatment.
For skin as alive as you are, don't settle for silver. 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins, 24-hour hydration. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Boys, game time means crunch time. But you gotta bring the chips. Dion, you in?
Oh, I'm in. Got some Doritos right here ready for prime time. What you bringing, Mike? Come on, man. You know Lay's are the real playmaker.
What are y'all doing?
Man, you know we can see you. Terry, this is a video chat.
Save the spot for the Tear Bear!
All right, see you guys game day. Don't forget the chips.
And Terry, don't forget your pants.
Woo!
Just put on some pants, right? We just put on pants. Put on some pants.
It's crunch time, America. Don't forget the chips.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Walk to ski trails at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Sparkling clean, spacious suites are perfect for families and couples. Rooms feature private kitchens and access to on-site amenities like outdoor hot tubs, indoor swimming pool, cross-country ski and snowshoe trails, and sleigh rides. Book your winter getaway. Prices start as low as $99 per night. Go to amv.vacations.
Beautiful live view from the WhiteMountains.tv webcam. Blue skies over Cranmore Mountain Resort and the sun rising in the east on the right-hand side of the screen there. Temperature in North Conway is about 9 degrees right now. We've got 6 in Bartlett, 6 in Plymouth, 8 in Lincoln, and Bretton Woods coming in at 2 degrees right now. And the Freiburg Eastern Slope Regional Airport is at -3. That is the cold spot right now. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue, live from North Conway, getting you ready for a great day in the White Mountains, and joined by Matt Bradley, our director in the back, once again sporting Jack Eichel hockey sweater.
Jack Eichel, man.
So, fascinating interview with Mark Sickler from M&D Playhouse. We've got more information coming up, and we also have opportunities to qualify to win a Zeb's General Store $25 gift certificate. And so far we've got 3 qualifiers. You can get root beer. You can't buy that, but you can look at it if you shop in downtown. And Zeb's General Store, known for their huge candy counter. And the nice thing about their candy counter is it has things that you haven't seen in decades. If you grew up in the 60s, 70s, or even 80s, you may see things that, like candies, that you thought were no longer in existence, but they exist in Zeb. It's like walking through a time portal.
Tremendous.
And great snacks there too, great specialty foods, even great things like pancake mixes and soups and things that you can just bring home, throw on your flannel shirt and feel like you're a hearty New Englander enjoying on a cold, bitter single-digit day here in the White Mountains. A quick plug, if you would like to qualify for a titanium custom-built Carver mountain bike, it's actually a fat bike, go to our website and click on Win Prizes. There's a link there. There's a quick survey to take. It's a survey asking about what TV networks you watch. It's an anonymous survey. You just take that survey, and at the end of it, you'll get a link to go on to this enter a raffle for this bike, a prize drawing. But it's like a $4,000 value. So go to whitemountains.tv, click on Win Prizes, or click on that bike right there. Either one will get you to where you need to go. Okay, and that takes you to our Resort TV Research Survey.
Love it.
It's like a 2-minute survey too. It's not a very big deal.
No, look at that.
And it's completely anonymous.
And you can win a bike with it.
Yes. It's like what networks do you watch? Do you watch ESPN, ABC, Outside TV, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, be honest. Let us know.
It's a pretty sweet bike. Let's see. Hey, let's get into the weather forecast for the White Mountains. If you're getting ready to head out skiing, cross-country skiing, shopping at the outlets, maybe just going to browse the local stores in North Conway, you'll want to know how to dress, and we've got some ideas for you. Let's get to the local weather forecast. Again, it's about 5 degrees in North Conway right now. And from the National Weather Service, they say high pressure builds in across the east and across southern Canada, resulting in a dry and cold weekend. An area of low pressure develops along the mid-Atlantic coast early next week. We're thinking Monday night into Tuesday and moves to the northeast. It will pass offshore late Monday night through Wednesday and bring a period of snow and gusty wind. Warmer high pressure builds in behind the storm late next week. So cold and dry this weekend, potentially stormy the beginning of the week, and then sunnier and warmer towards the end of next week. Today, sunny in North Conway, a high near 18, wind chill values as low as -12, northwest winds 5 to 10. Forecast for tonight is clear with a low around -9, northwest wind around 5 miles per hour, becoming calm. Sunday is sunny with a high near 27. Sunday night is clear with a low around 0. And then Monday is sunny and nice, 29. It actually might be a really nice outdoor day on Monday if you can play hooky. Monday night into Tuesday, we're going to keep an eye on that. Looks like some snow. We do get warmer. And National Weather Service says it looks like it's mostly going to stay offshore with the highest snow totals along the coastline. But it is too early to tell the exact path and how much precipitation we may get here in the mountains. Jay Broccolo of the Mount Washington Observatory was optimistic, and by no means dedicating himself to his guess, but he said, we could get anywhere from 3 to 7 inches out of it. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Rob Clark will have more tomorrow morning as it develops. Summit forecast for today. Mount Washington will be in the clear under partly sunny skies, becoming mostly sunny. Winds will be north 35 to 50 miles per hour, decreasing to 30 to 45 later in the day. Gusts will be up to 65 miles per hour. High temperature on the summit today, -5. So a very, very brutally cold day up on the summit. Coming up on the show, we've got some more watch and win, and we're just moments away from qualifying our next person for a $25 gift certificate to Zeb's General Store. But first, let's do the snow report. And this is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And we will start our report over at Bretton Woods. Today won't be as windy as yesterday, they report, but will still be cold. So remember those face masks, goggles, glove liners, and hand warmers. Warm up with coffee, lunch, or a snack at the Rosebrook Lodge on the Slopeside or the Slopeside Pub. Another great way to warm today is to get a workout, taking Telegraph Traverse over to the Stickney Glades to ride the deep powder stashes over there. Bretton Woods has the most open terrain in New Hampshire, 61 of 63 trails right now, 430 acres of skiing and riding, including 8 miles of glades. Uphill travel is also permitted, but you must purchase an uphill travel ticket. It was 2 degrees at report time this morning, about 7 o'clock or so. So it is a chilly one, and make sure you get your tickets online in advance. Go to BrettonWoods.com before you head over there, because tickets may sell out and you will need to reserve them online in advance. Cranmore Mountain Resort in North Conway. Their snow reporter says, good morning, skiers and riders. Welcome to the weekend. It's looking like a cold, clear sky day with a high of around 20 degrees at Cranmore. Be sure to layer up, cover up exposed skin, take breaks to warm yourself up as needed. They are rocking the most trails they've had all season, with having recently added Hurricane, Kandahar, Lower Kandahar, Rattlesnake, K-Connector. There are 37 trails with machine-groomed packed powder conditions, and all trails were groomed overnight. All 6 mountain lifts will be running today from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. You do need to purchase tickets in advance online at cranmore.com. Do not go straight to the mountain expecting the ticket office to be able to sell you some. Uphill travel is allowed today. However, you do need, uphill travel is permitted 2 hours prior to opening. And guests traveling uphill must have a valid season pass, a skinning uphill season pass, or a valid lift ticket. The Tubing Park is open today from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Tubing Park tickets are limited and are in high demand. Make sure you reserve in advance at cranmore.com. They're sold in 2-hour blocks. And they do have night skiing tonight as well from 4 to 8 p.m. And you can get separate tickets for those. They're $39. Again, online at cranmore.com. King Pine Ski Area in East Madison, New Hampshire. They are here and 100% open, all trails, along with their added terrain park, just recently added. They are skiing and riding again on all 17 trails, freshly groomed overnight. You can expect machine groomed, squeaky, packed powder corduroy. 5 lifts are scheduled today, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Black Bear lift will close at 4 p.m. and the Pine Meadows Tubing Park will be open today from 3 to 6 p.m. The terrain park is scheduled to open on Crooked Pine Trail with a combination of 6 small to medium box and rail elements. A big thank you to the groomers for working hard around the clock this past week to have all trails open and adding the terrain park. And again, a reminder from King Pine, go to kingpine.com to reserve everything in advance. That includes rentals. So if you have tickets, but you know you're going to need to rent skis, you have to do that in advance as well. Now for some cross country. Bretton Woods Cross Country Center has picked up a few inches of new light snow between yesterday and this morning with a chance for some more snow showers today. They are grooming the majority of their terrain this morning, including the B&M Cabin Loop, Stump Walk, the Rye Fields area, Dark Forest, Beach Hill, Crawford Hollow, Lower Fairway, Clinton D, Mount Pleasant Loop, and Lower and Upper Honeymoon. They will look at some other trails to groom throughout the day today. They will also have fat biking available from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Trooping Hill is open this weekend, 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. as well. The Nordic Grill is open if you need a snack from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Bear Notch Ski Touring in Bartlett. They are grooming extensively on their Western Trail network. Trail conditions are great. They are grooming with the Renovator, Tiller, and Tenderizer today. The result is a nice machine-groomed packed powder. Skiers have been impressed with their conditions, grooming for quality over quantity every day. And they are grooming first on Waterfall Trail, Experimental Forest Trail, East Albany Brook Trail, Lower Fields, Trail number 11, their scenic and simple Upper and Lower Saco River Trails. And they also have Yates Farm Trail Network, Bartlett Brook Trail number 42, and the Village Loop open for intermediate and advanced skiers only at this time. And you should call 374-2277 to reserve your tickets in advance. That's 603-374-2277. They are only giving 50 day passes per day. They need to be reserved in advance. All right, let's go to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center in Pinkham Notch, where they are saying, I'm going to refresh this because I think this is from yesterday. It is a beautiful winter morning at Great Glen Trails. Groomer Pat has been working hard this morning to get your day started right. Come enjoy the trail on skis, snowshoes, or fat bikes, or you can sign up for a guided snowshoe trip. If you need rentals, they have you covered. If you need an extra layer or new gloves, the Outfitter shop is open from 8:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. 45 kilometers open, 17 tracks, 18 skate groomed, and all 45 are open for snowshoeing. Packed powder, and they're also open for snow coach tours up the Mount Washington Auto Road. The Trooping Hill is open today, and fat bikes are allowed on the trails. And one of our favorite new videos of all time is Nate Harvey of Great Glen Trails, who was out earlier this week and discovered a rare new snow condition that he's going to tell us about. Kids, get ready and turn up your volume for this one. You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh your butt off.
Your pants. I can't wait.
Skating on fart snow. Fart snow is a weird phenomenon that happens in fields and notches just outside the valley. You need to have a river nearby, a fresh snow, and temps right around 35 on a fresh groom. Fart snow cannot be found everywhere. You should be considered lucky if you encounter fart snow. And when you do, rip it up.
Right. So there you go. Kids, get out and start looking for fart snow. And if you find fart snow, make sure you scream it very loud, but we found fart snow.
It's over here.
All right, the quest for fart snow. Jackson Ski Touring Foundation, a stellar day for cross-country skiing ahead. And the wooded trails, and you'll quickly warm up with many kilometers to choose from. Long-distance skiers head out to the Ellis River Trail and up the Keene towards Maple Mountain. Prospect Farm has many long-kilometer options too. Skate skiers hop onto the wave trails from Valley Crossroad for a roller coaster of fun. The Woodchuck has classic and skate, as do the Eagle Fields. The Wentworth Loop in the village is classic and skate groomed right outside the touring center. And the Troll Trail is a nice protected loop close to town. There was a total of 43 kilometers groomed for today and more than 62 kilometers groomed over the past 3 nights, most within the last 36 hours. That is from Jackson Ski Touring. And from Purity Spring Resort, Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve. The Nordic Trails received a bit of natural snow earlier this week, and they attempted to groom this past yesterday, but conditions remain firm, variable snow. The fat biking is good with the cold temps, and skiers should remain cautious for areas of thin cover. Water crossings remain closed. The ice is nice, and the Tocodome ice skating rink is now open daily until 9 p.m. Skating tickets and rentals are available during regular operating hours only, though. So even though the ice skating rink is open until 9, you'll have to return any rentals before their regular operating hours. And that is a look at our snow report. Hey, I wanted to give a quick shout out to one of our viewers. It's Shadow, who is watching us in Hooksett, New Hampshire. And Shadow is what we call a thickup, a fuzzy, insomniac, carnivorous, insatiable pet. And she loves White Mountains Today. It's one of her favorite shows. So, hi Shadow, hope you're watching. And remember to go potty outside today.
Hi Shadow.
Special
You'll be good.
Shout out from Matt.
That's right.
All right, so that is the snow report. What do you think, Matt? Should we qualify somebody?
We might as well. We brought it up. We can't leave him hanging.
Yeah, let's play some watching. That's true. We did promise. So here's how it works. We're going to show you a trivia question. First person to get through with the correct answer qualifies for a $25 gift certificate to Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned country store experience unlike anything else in New England. You can shop in town in North Conway Village or online at zebs.com. It's a really great store. If you're looking for unique New England products and gifts, zebs.com is the place to go. So be the first person to answer this question to qualify. Here we go. Of the names below, and only the names below, which belongs to a New England-raised artist? Frank Miller, Evan Peters, Michael C. Hall, or Tom Ford? I don't think I know this one, Matt. You got me stumped.
I kind of picked names that sounded just like people, you might think.
These are definitely people names.
Yeah.
Of the names below, which belongs to a New England-raised artist?
All are real people.
All are real people. Let's go to the phone, 603-356-6619 to get into the drawing for the Zeb's General Store gift certificate. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Evan Peters?
Is it Evan Peters, Matthew? Is he a New England-raised artist? No, good guess, but try again. And so, of course, you must match Matt's answer, not necessarily the correct one. So if you know Evan Peters personally, and you're like, oh yeah, no, he was raised right there.
Wikipedia says no.
He was from Cranston. Let's go back to the phones. Who is a New England-based artist? Frank Miller, Evan Peters, Michael C. Hall, or Tom Ford? Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Is it A, Frank Miller?
Is it Frank Miller? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you're a winner. Congratulations. Who's this?
This is Michael.
Michael, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Moulton.
Michael from Moulton Borough. Frank Miller is a writer-filmmaker raised in Montpelier, Vermont. So there you go. Michael, you are now in the drawing for the $25 gift certificate to Zeb's General Store. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris.
You can get one of those delicious ginger beers.
Sure, why not?
All right. I'm going to put you on hold quickly. And just a reminder, if you like prizes, don't forget to go to whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and you can sign up to win a $4,000 titanium custom-made Carver fat bike. That's on whitemountains.tv. Quick break. When we return, we've got more Watch and Win. We've got more weather, and we'll tell you about some things happening around the valley with our White Mountain update. Stay tuned.
just one.
Jake from State Farm, it's the least I can do. You really did me a solid with that, Maya markdown on my insurance.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right.
No, really, there are no markdowns, just great rates.
Pull around back in 20 minutes. I'll hook you up with the good parts.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
King Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families from across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and ice skating. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside at Purity Spring Resort. Discover your winter fun tradition at kingpine.com.
Before we talk about tax-smart investing, what's new?
Audrey's expecting.
Twins.
We'd be closer to the twins.
Change in plans.
At Fidelity, a change in plans is always part of the plan.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today, live from North Conway. It is in the single digits out there, a cold one with a sunny, dry forecast both today and tomorrow. Tomorrow looks to be a little bit warmer, maybe the better of the two outdoor days. But as long as you're bundled up, today should be very nice as well. Right now, we're going to take a look at coverage of the weekly Mountain Meister race series. This was filmed by Hans Bauer on Wednesday, edited by Matthew Bradley. It's always a lot of fun. Let's check this out. When we come back, we're going to have more weather, ski conditions, and we have a watch and win prize to give away with one more chance to qualify. So stay tuned.
It's Meister time on White Mountains TV. Here's this week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Coverage presented by Settlers Green, local restaurants in countless styles at 70 tax-free stores. Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And the Valley Originals, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service.
Faces. Faces. Woo! Faces. Yeah! Woo! Faces. Look at them. These are the faces. The faces of the My Stars. You look like you're right straight out of a Marvel Comics movie. Fantastic. And over here as well. Woo! Visa! Don't leave home without it. What's your name? Who are you skiing for?
Maddie Robin. I'm skiing for Stan and Dan's team.
Stan and Dan's. Maddie, are you on Stan and Dan's?
I am as well, yeah.
What's your name?
Richie Scanlon.
And right here it pretty much says the story. I'm gonna say, I'll say straight and late. Yeah? The sun is burning.
It's trying.
But look at that. Steve the Stash Man.
Yeah. You asked me what team I'm on? I'm on the winning team.
The winning team, of course. This is Tyler Palmer. He's a character. It's always great to see him. He's great Olympians from the MWV. This is Tyler Palmer. He skis in jeans sometimes, and he always looks pretty casual. You'd hardly recognize him. But hey, that's a pro start. He goes left and right, and that's how you do it. Straight and late. Really good. OJ with the Ultra Classic, Eternal Classic ski. Nice.
The jeans, they give me an extra 5 seconds.
And the daughter, your name?
Dana.
Dana? Who's wearing a suit?
I'm wearing a suit. I feel like Barney.
That's Dana. Dana's a racer, but it's her first time as a Meister.
Keith's gonna win today, by the way. Yeah. I can already tell.
There's the winner.
Yep. He's got the eye. All suited up. Head to toe.
How'd that feel there, Tyler? Was it good? Yeah?
It felt like getting beat with pipes.
We're out? Pipes?
It was fun. I like smacking them. Feels like I did something.
Yeah.
To infinity and beyond. And beyond. OJ, Dana, the Phoebster. Woo! Phoebster. And a suit.
Greg Meister.
Greg Meister. Well, if you didn't already know, straight on your back there, Sean Malone.
Hi there.
What's your name?
Oh, Nancy Devine! Yay!
Nancy Devine is skiing for who?
For the Silver Wildcats.
Wow, Nancy, this is the best way to end week 3 is some very excited person. Let's hear it for Nancy, everybody. Yay! Woo! Kevin Hamlin, how are you? Week 3. What do you have to tell me? People sliding into...
We got fresh snow today.
It's gorgeous.
Perfect day out today. The course is holding up perfectly, and I think everybody's enjoying some free skiing today after their runs. We still have 2 more weeks, and then everybody will be placed into their divisions, and team points will come out and everything like that. Week 5, that's when that happens.
Week 5.
That's when we release all the info.
So right now we just have individual times, and people fall into their places.
Yep, exactly.
Respect.
All right.
To the KM right here, man. This is for Jody. Jody, who we really do. We miss her lovely smile. Jody. But these are the mountain mamas here. These are the mamas giving a heart sign for Jody. Lovely. Okay, everybody, let's hear it. Woo! These are the mountains. There's a lot of love on this mountain, and for a very long time.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy-to-follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
Okay, we are running out of time on White Mountains today, but still lots to do. We have just warmed up into the double digits here in North Conway. It's about 10 degrees with sunshine and dry conditions throughout the day. So it should be a good day as long as you are bundled up, because this is going to be cold. Barely reaching 20 degrees or so in the North Conway area. Hey, this segment of White Mountains today is presented by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather round, and grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing. Tax-free shopping, services, and dining in North Conway. Online at settlersgreen.com. All right, that is a very special thank you to Settlers Crossing. Let's get into a couple of quick events I wanted to mention. Some things going on today. Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center every Saturday this winter season, including today. Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center in Gorham will be offering a guided snowshoe tour. Leave the navigation to them as you take a walk through the winter woods at Great Glen Trails. You'll have a knowledgeable and friendly staff member to show you the way, and you may even see animal prints along the tour. This is great for all ages and abilities. Today's tour starts at 1 p.m. and you're advised to arrive early if you need rental equipment. For more info, go to greatglentrails.com. I love going out with tour guides who know the area, because they will point out things that you will never notice on your own as you're walking through the woods. Everything from animal tracks to how they got there, to what made them, to the different types of trees and how they're adapting to the environment and the different geological features of the area. It is fantastic, and that's off the base of Mount Washington, right near the Mount Washington Auto Road. Watch and win, Matt? Yeah. All right, let's play some Watch Win. This is your final chance to qualify for $25 to Zeb's General Store. All you have to do is answer this question, and you will join, let's see, Michael, Jerry, Diana, and Amanda as the other qualifiers, and then we'll draw one at the end for the prize. The folks in the United Kingdom often refer to which of these winter contraptions below as a peast basher. A peast basher, a ski lift, a snow groomer, a snowshoe, or a hockey stick. A Piste Basher. I would guess I know the answer to this.
I mean, you pronounced it flawlessly, man.
I am putting, well, I didn't do an English accent. How would you say it with an English accent?
Piste Basher! It's like that. I have a lot of English ancestry, so I can do that. You know?
That was fantastic.
Hello!
Hello. Is he saying the Piste Basher? Looking for the... But what would they be looking for if they said that? Ski lift, snow groomer, snowshoe, or hockey stick? Let's go to the phone. Last chance to qualify. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
I'm going to say B.
Is it a B, a snow groomer? And you are right. Who is this?
This is Steve Dion.
Steve, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Tamworth.
All right, Steve in Tamworth. Stay on the line. We're going to get your information and tell you, well, you haven't won yet, but you are in the running, so hold on. So, yes, if you saw someone, if you said, hey, look, there's a snow groomer, and they said, what? And you said, oh, sorry, that's a Piste Basher.
I meant Piste
Basher. Oh, a Piste Basher. Now I get it. Thank you, sir.
I get it now, mate. Thank you. Yes.
I only ski on trails that have been Piste Bashed.
Have you bashed this well? It's been well bashed, sir. Very good. Yeah, just like that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and come back to announce, we'll have one last look at the weather forecast and announce who won the $25 gift certificate to Zeb's. The suspense is palatable. Stay tuned.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I just have to correct something I said. It always makes me furious with myself when I say something. It's like a George W. Bush moment where you say one word but you mean the other, and they sound similar but they're totally different.
Nuclear? Yeah.
I said the tension was palatable. I meant palpable. Although it is a very tasteful tension that we have here on
It's very savory.
White Mountains TV. All right. Hey, let's quickly, can we recap the weather very briefly, Matt?
We can.
So just to give you an idea of the next 5 days today, partly sunny and 18 for a high. Tonight, clear, low around -9. Sunday, sunny and 27. Sunday night, clear with a low around 0. Monday, sunny and 29. Monday night, snow likely. Precipitation is at 60% chance right now and 29. Tuesday, excuse me, yeah. Monday, sunny, 29. Monday night, snowy. Tuesday, snowy, with a chance of around 70% for snow and a high of 30. And we're not sure the amounts right now. Could be very little. It could be a moderate accumulation. Right now, there's no forecast that says 2 feet, but we can hope it's going to develop. All right, let's give away this prize. So here's who qualified today by calling in and answering questions. We had Amanda from Allenstown, New Hampshire, not Pennsylvania. Although you could watch the show in Pennsylvania via the stream at whitemountains.tv or our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Or Diana from Conway, Jerry from Conway, Michael from Moulton Borough, and Steve was the last qualifier from Tamworth. And I just assigned each of those a random number. We're going to go back to Matt, who's going to pick one, 1 to 5. What do you think, Matt?
Oh, the pressure is palatable. If I could take a page out of the Chris Prue book.
Palatable.
I don't know.
Very tasteful.
1 through 5, right?
Unlike the fart snow, that's not palatable.
No, that probably wouldn't taste too good. 1 through 5. You're putting me on the spot, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with number 4, man.
Number 4, and I assign number 4 to Jerry Mosher from Conway. Jerry is the proud winner of a $25 gift certificate to Zeb's General Store. Congratulations to Jerry.
Lovely. And
that is this morning's show. Thank you to Matt in the back.
Bye. Hey, bye, guys.
Matt will be back here tomorrow morning. Not me, though. The show will be hosted by Rob Clark. Rob Clark will be in the host seat, and he'll have a $25 gift certificate to the Joseph Spaghetti Shed in Glen, New Hampshire, plus weather forecast and a lot more. So stay tuned. Tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 9:30, we're live. Thanks for watching. We'll have a great day out there.